Welcome to issue 205 of Critical Encounters, a podcast about Marvel Champions, a living card game by Fantasy Flight Games. Here, we take a good look at that most critical piece of the game, the encounter sets. We'll discuss those poorly understood characters, unfairly labeled villains, and their various plans to shape humanity and benefit the planet, as well as those so-called heroes intent on thwarting them. I'm one of your hosts, Daniel, and joining me tonight is Mike.
Hey, Daniel. How's it going?
Wonderful. It's so good to be with you. Sometimes you disappear for a bit these days. So
yeah.
I'm delighted that you're here, Mike.
Oh, no, thank you. It's a scary world out there, so I'm really glad to
scary.
be tucked in here with you guys tonight.
And speaking of scary, Mike, we're also joined by Steve, the arch villain.
Hi. Hi, guys. How's it
Steve,
going?
you all right?
Well, I was planning to remodel Mike's room, but it keeps coming back, so I'm never going to get my D&D gaming table put in there.
Oh, well.
I'm a little depressed.
It's okay.
All right. Well, I guess I'll perk up here. We're going to record a show. So
yeah, we're here together. We're hanging in the lair. We're just jibber jabbering. So what's going on, Steve?
I don't know. What's going on with you, Danny? Like, what's on your mind tonight?
Oh, stars, guys. 5 of them, in fact. This is a review that comes from Jammin39 or Jaman. I think Jammin, though. I'm going to say Jammin39.
Or is he Peanut Butter's best friend? He's the Jam Man.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe.
Okay,
anyway. This review is titled, Congratulations on 200 episodes, 5 stars. Not only the best Marvel Champions podcast, but the best podcast for any of the LCGs. I genuinely don't know how you guys manage so much high concept scripted comedy with the relentless weekly release schedule that you keep. I really appreciate your continued enthusiasm for MC, and I'll stick around and keep listening while you guys keep making new episodes. Kevin. Thank you, Kevin.
Love it. Love it.
200. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Kevin, those are really kind words. You're right. We also don't know how we managed to do it, except I think it might be Steve's fault.
Nah,
yeah.
It's a team effort. This is great.
I also applaud you on the appropriate use of the word wow.
Yeah. What's the status card there? Status token, Steve?
Well, all of our shows will continue to exist after we are done making new ones, and he can listen to those ones.
I guess that's true. Oh, my God. Kevin just proved your point.
Yep.
Kevin, thank you. That's awesome.
All right, let's get off this train again.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, and on to what are we doing?
Well, it was Mike's turn to do the lore.
My turn?
Yeah.
Didn't you get the memo? I put it on the refrigerator.
I don't even know what day it is.
Oh, geez. Mike, it's right there on the back of the refrigerator.
Oh, I should open that.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you didn't do anything. I'm not prepped for anything this week.
Steve, I thought I had like weeks off of like looking at online resources.
Yeah,
I didn't
me
even
too.
prep anything for Daniel.
You know what we could do instead?
Well, I mean, are you thinking like TV night?
I'm thinking TV night, yeah. Why don't we just watch some MTV?
Do you mean Mojo Television?
I sure do!
Awesome!
Inside. For clothes that Tristan lost. At Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener.
Caleb? Are you alright? Are you?
Spray. Relief.
You two take care of labor.
Only intended for a plane capsule.
You don't want to die of cold. Toll free.
Walking on broken glass, walking on broken.
I'll give you trouble. Pop your piece around the track if you get
nails and more nails.
After the honeymoon, but when I got back and I found out that he'd stolen Ben,
Lies have gotten all of us into so much trouble.
According to this map, the cave of Irma should lie somewhere beyond the Great Western Blight.
No easy task that. Getting there, I mean.
Well, no, but Sir Stev, you mustn't quail. Our troops make short work of the goblin horde.
Indeed, Sir Mick. But these trolls seem another matter altogether. It's as if something drives them, something mad will that compels them.
Well, we do appear to have lost some of our left flank, that's for sure.
Greetings, my lord. We have succeeded in pushing the trolls deeper into the ravine,
Excellent.
but at great cost, my lord.
Still, I'm almost certain it bought us the time needed for our heroes to claim the fabled Ring of Atalon, forged by the wizardsmith Sananab himself, which until now I never realized was so crucial to our victory.
Indeed. It did at first seem to be something of a side quest.
Miguel, what do your elf eyes see? Can you make out the entrance?
Indeed I can, Denolo. It is craftily hidden behind that shrubbery there.
Let's go.
Fool! Stay quiet. This is a stealth mission, Esteban. Your chainmail rattles so loudly the creature could fire breath you in the dark.
Fine. What's the plan?
Beyond the ruins of Treherbu and the chasm of Anasban, the Ring of Atalon rests within. If we want to get out of there alive, we'd best hope the dragon slumbers.
I'd say there's a 50-50 chance of that.
It is our best, nay, only option.
So, let's go!
Right behind you, Esteban. You lead.
It's only right that I would.
Slowly, quietly. Don't make a
Ye gods! Esteban! Esteban!
Miguel, there it is, the ring. You distract the beast and I'll fetch it.
By the power of Blue Skull, come, beast, feel the taste of my...
So, it's up to me then. I have it. What's happening? I feel so weak of a sudden, so drained. A spell? Hath I been ensorcelled? Quick, to the cave mouth.
The heroes should have returned by now. Without the Ring of Atalon, we are helpless.
The trolls, they've broken through the center. The center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world.
Oh, get it together, soldier. I'm sure it's fine. See, our lines are holding there just fine. There's nothing to...
Retreat! We've buckled. All is lost. The trolls are too...
That was sort of dark, guys. Very Game of Thronesy. They all died.
Little cliche. I don't know. Everyone
pretty-
wants to be Game of Thrones these days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty classic for that.
Everyone wants the ring of blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and the place of blah, 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 and the ravine of blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
You know what that show reminds me of, though?
What?
What?
The fantasy modular set from the Mojo scenario pack.
Ah.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Yeah, it has 6 total cards, 6 by title, and they're all used in the Mojo scenarios kind of randomly.
Huh. Well, you mean the one like with the game of Mojos? That one?
That one. Yeah.
Huh. Oh, yeah, I guess it does have something kind of... Yeah, it relates to that. I see that.
Well, why don't you tell us about that card?
Okay. A game of Mojos. It's an environment. It's setting and show traded. Each player gets +1 hand size. When revealed, discard each other setting environment in play. If this card was revealed from the encounter deck, it gains Surge. And it has +Jet Fighter and 1 boost icon.
You mean an amplify icon?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Beautiful amplify.
Now, this one's interesting because, like, a lot of these settings, or these environments rather, they kind of help both sides.
Right.
And so, how do you think the amplify icon balances out against 4 players each getting an extra card?
Oh, it's easy. The amplify icon is really big and in your face, and the rest is just text. You miss it.
So Mike, have you forgotten to draw your extra card?
Oh, probably. But I also think that hand size is trying to make it a little easier to get the icons in your hand for the rest of the cards that follow.
Good point.
Yes. Okay. Good.
I-
Mike, I will tell you, there is no more invisible icon in the game than the amplify icon.
Oh,
I don't think I've
remember that one.
ever used that one.
I think the hand size is better than the amplify. I think in this case, the heroes are getting the better deal.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the rest of the cards are harder.
Yeah, maybe. Mike, you want to tell us about the next card?
All right, this is Mana Drain. It's a treachery. When revealed, choose a non-wild resource type. Then each player draws 2 cards. Each player must discard each card from their hand with the chosen resource type. And the special boost, discard a card from your hand. I really like that when revealed.
So the boost is very easy to figure out. The when revealed,
Yeah.
I had to parse it several times, right? So let's say non-wild, so you have to choose energy, physical, or mental, right? So I choose mental. Yeah. Okay, I've chosen mental.
And then the justice player swears at you.
Right.
So everybody draws 2. So now the Game of Mojos is out. I'm in hero form. I have 5 cards in my hand. Game of Mojo makes it 6. This makes it 7, 8. So now I have 8 cards in my hand. And every one of them that is the chosen.
Yep.
So each one that is a mental is gone.
Yep.
This card is only missing one thing. They really should have made it peril.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, right?
Do they have peril in this?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
They do.
It's few and far between.
Yeah, there's not a lot of it. Like this one really, because here you can just cheese it by talking to each other.
Right. Which one don't you have? Which one don't you have? Oh, nobody has any physical resources. I'll choose physical. Yeah.
Right. So
I have had it where it gives me 2 cards in my hand because the one I chose, I didn't get any.
Sure, of course.
So yeah.
Right. Now, ideally, a group of heroes diversifies enough that someone's going to lose from this, but.
Yeah. It is interesting, though, and it does create some game space. Like, if you're playing this with Mysterio, you're drawing more cards. Those could be encounter cards that have been put in your deck, right? So there's...
yeah, true.
Yeah. Okay.
I like it. I think it's fun.
Yeah, I do, too.
But now, we're looking at some recognizable monsters here, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, why don't you tell us about goblins?
Goblin, not goblins. There's just one. It's a non-unique goblin. 2 scheme, 1 attack. It has the goblin trait with 1 hit point. It has surge. This minion can only take damage from cards with a printed physical resource. When defeated, remove 2 threat from a scheme. No boost icons.
Yeah.
Goblins, they always get a bad rap like this.
Yeah.
Given that there's only one of them and it's a goblin, I would have been okay with this, reveal this card as a boost.
Yeah, or deal it to yourself face down, because then the surge triggers. Yeah. I mean, it surges. Not the boost notwithstanding, it surges. So that's great. Doesn't matter what it says on itself, almost, right?
Yeah.
So it's a little annoying goblin. It's got 1 health, so you can kill it off with a retaliate. Oh, can you? No, you can't. You can't. You can kill it off with a Hawkeye. No, you can't.
No, you can't. You must play a fist event.
Physical printed resource. Now, it doesn't have to be an event. It could be an ally that has a fist cost.
Or some kind of upgrade or something on the or support. Yeah.
Wilds don't count, so just
interesting.
Yeah.
Mike, what's that protection card you like so much that hits things back? Energy barrier? What's the resource on that?
There's a lot of cards to hit back, but I think energy barrier it's an energy.
Okay.
Yeah, it is an energy. Energy barrier is an energy.
Most of those cards are.
Yeah. Like we said before, you can't Hawkeye Clint Barton her because he's an energy, but you can use the real Hawkeye Kate Bishop because she's a fist. So.
Oh, okay.
Another reason Hawkeye sucks. Okay.
Hey, what's this when defeated BS?
Yeah.
I don't
Some
like
sort
that
of-
at all.
Some sort of prize.
Yeah, it's not like this guy's that hard.
I don't know the
Loot,
theme
loot,
behind it. Yeah.
Oh no, the theme is you got a present. You got loot.
Oh, you looted him. Okay.
Yeah.
Easy loot. Okay.
Sure.
I'm on board. Yeah.
Well, next we have the one troll in the deck. Now, the goblin's a little schemer, but the troll, he's not. 0 scheme, 2 attack, 7 hit points. He's brute and troll traded. Toughness. This minion takes 1 additional damage from each card with a printed nerd resource. And when defeated, the player who defeated this minion may put 1 ally from their discard pile into play. 2 booster.
Yeah, that's a
Whoa.
huge benefit.
This is such a pro hero modular.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so 7 health with toughness, so that's cool. But anything that has a mental resource on it is doing 1 extra point of damage.
Let's say
Mm-hmm.
you play an attack card
Okay.
against this troll, and let's just say it does 1 damage, okay? But it's a fist icon, does 1 damage. But you have honed technique in play, which is that upgrade interrupt when you play an aggression attack event. If you paid for that event using mental resource, increase the amount of damage that event deals by its printed cost. That card, honed technique, has a mental resource icon.
Does it add damage?
Does it
to
add
the
1?
card you play? My question is, if it's a card that on its own does damage, then you would get the additional damage. But it just gives +1 damage to the aggression card you're already playing, right?
Okay. I was
Okay.
yeah.
It's not targeting the troll, it's targeting the card you use to attack him with.
You're targeting the event card with the hone technique. The hone technique is
same as-
targeting.
Because he's not taking damage from hone technique.
Okay, so
Right.
I need to look at some other cards now. Like, what about float like a butterfly? Is that worded the same way?
Tell me about it.
That is an energy resource card. It's the one that says when a character you control attacks a confused enemy, increase the amount of damage that attack deals to that enemy by 1. Okay, so yes, you're right. It does target the attacking character rather than the enemy. Okay, yeah, good, because that's rules craziness right there.
Yeah, it is tricky. All of these, don't play nice with basic attacks, which is, because you have no resource icon on your hero card, so they are all going to have to use some card to do it. So. Now you don't have to spend a mental, right? You can just swinging web kick this guy, and off he goes.
Yeah.
Now the when defeated,
Huge.
player
boy.
defeated this minion puts 1 ally from their discard pile into play. So the theme for this, I don't know what your Dungeons and Dragons games used to be like, because this is fantasy, right? So we always had trolls like eat people. So does he regurgitate your dead ally? Or no?
I bet it's more Lord of the Ringsy and like the trolls that put like the hobbits in sacks or the dwarfs in the sacks.
Okay.
And then when Bilbo saves them, they get out.
Okay.
I assumed it was a resurrection potion looted up from the body or something like that.
Because typically trolls regenerate themselves, right? That's
They
their
do.
thing. They regenerate.
That's their thing. In D&D, that's their thing, yes.
Right, yeah. Okay. It's fun. Okay.
Right. But, guys, there's an even bigger minion.
Yes, this is the dragon. 1 scheme, 3 attack. It is dragon and elite traded. 10 hit points per player.
Ooh.
4 boost icons. I'm just going to say that again. 4 boost icons. Retaliate 1. Toughness. Double the amount of damage this minion takes from cards with a printed energy resource.
Boo.
Ooh.
When
Captain
defeated.
Marvel loves this guy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you could one-shot this thing.
Yeah.
When defeated, each player draws 4 cards.
Wow.
Dragon
Well, the
lives.
dragon's got a treasure hoard.
Yeah, if theme-wise, that's a hit. Home run right there. I mean, that's great.
Dude, you have to set it up, though, as the heroes that if in our games, the first player better do this.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
To take full advantage.
So I can think on the tops of my head just 2 other cards with 4 boost. Am I right? Laufey, and then the one from the stupid gauntlet set. Is there another one I'm missing?
If you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say Laufey is definitely correct.
There's one in the gauntlet.
Oh, yeah, there's a card like that says flip over the top card of the Infinity Stone deck and add its boosts, and it's like a 4 or 5. Yeah,
There's a 4,
yeah.
So, dang, this dragon is no joke. But yeah, some heroes are born to fight dragons better than other heroes.
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Yep. But still,
which is
30 hit points when we play them. Whew.
Yeah, it's a lot of health. I mean, the card draw, the retaliate is nice with the tough that high. It should go off a couple times, unless you can get 5 damage energy card.
Wow.
Yeah, I like the art too. It's very reminiscent of like the D&D TV show.
Yeah. Now it's from a comic.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So interesting. But I mean, I guess Mojo's a comic, right?
Right.
So this must be, I assume, from, I don't know.
Yeah, they must, they probably just have all kinds of different genres. I mean, Godzilla's in the comics, Santa Claus is in the comics, so.
Dude, I love it. I love the dragon.
You'll be maybe happy to hear that Iron Man Supersonic Punch has an energy and only does 4 normally, so it would only double up to an 8. But if he was aerial, it starts at an 8, so he could do 16 damage to this thing with one fist.
Wow.
Boo.
Yeah. Yikes.
Oh, what a surprise. Iron Man is great.
Yeah.
Ugh. Wow. I just think people should just throw the dragon into every encounter set.
Just the dragon itself?
Yeah, just the dragon. No, that's cool.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, there is a side scheme here called Fetch Quest. Any good fantasy adventure needs a fetch quest. And Mojo... Oh, that's the quote at the end. I won't say that. Okay, so this has Surge. Great. When defeated, in player order, each player may search their deck for a card and play that card for free.
What?
Yep.
Okay, 6 threat per player as a special boost. Put this card into play. Wait, where's the bad thing on it?
There's no bad thing.
So
Okay.
this is...
I love that as a fetch quest, it's got 6 per player thread on it. Because they can't
It
make it
is.
easy.
Yeah, it is distracting.
I wish it had victory 0.
Why doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah, this is like... So Mojo came out before the player side schemes. This feels like their first attempt at a player side scheme.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's thematic. It sounds great, right? Spend all this time traveling around.
This time in the, what was it, Mike? The, where are they going? They're in the ruins of Tre Rabu.
Irma Ba, past the ruins of Tre Rabu.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's too bad that the boost effect, though, doesn't also have something on it. Like, it's super good as a boost for the heroes. Because it's 0 and this...
But it surges.
Yeah, okay. That's true.
So it's not like it's a whiff.
But if you put this card into play as a boost,
right.
it doesn't surge.
It doesn't surge, yeah. Put into
You
play.
just say reveal this card.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a bummer.
That would've been awesome.
Okay, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Boo.
Well,
Now I'm mad again.
thoughts?
I like it. I think it's thematically, it's super flavorful.
I agree.
Yep.
It's fun.
Yep.
The minions are the goblins, whatever, but I have played with it recently in prep for the show, and I had the goblin out, and for 2 turns, I did not have a printed physical resource.
Well, I can imagine in solo, you could struggle with the goblin a little bit.
Right.
Oh,
so
Yeah.
he's pinging me for damage, right? And then the dragon came up, and I'm like, well, I don't care about the goblin now. So it's like another point of damage.
Yeah.
So the thing ended up doing like 3 points of damage to me, which was very frustrating. And I ended up losing anyways because
Yeah, and the annoying part of killing the goblin is whatever resource you've done to deal with him, you've overpaid and overhit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? So like, it's a 3 attack fist card, but I have to get rid of this thing. And so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy the flavor of the icons because it's like you need the certain weapon to kill the certain thing.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
how
is
smart.
Squirrel Girl a fist? Is she the ultimate goblin killer? I bet she's not. I bet she's a nerd.
She is a mental resource. Yeah.
Yep, knew it.
Okay, so she can do 2 damage to a troll.
Yep.
But just for coming out, then she can do
Yeah,
another
and
2 when
then
she attacks.
punch her. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, But 2 damage to a tough doesn't really matter.
Right.
Just gotta get
And
rid
in
of that tough first.
D&D, and in D&D nerd terms, like the brain resource outwitting the troll, the fist against the cowardly goblins. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and I assume the energy is, if it's a red dragon, you got to use cold energy. If it's a blue dragon,
here's the one miss in this whole thing. Blue dragons are lightning dragons.
Right. So you're using lightning
resource shouldn't do any damage to them at all.
Oh, I thought it was like billowing gas fumes and the lightning.
Yeah,
was gonna make it explode.
so this may be a black dragon, which would be an acid breather, but I don't know. It's hard. They looks kind of blue to me.
Got purple wings. Yeah. I mean, it's that part. If it was clearly a red dragon, then we would have no issue with it.
No issue at all. Well, we'll let this one go though, because it's drawn from the comics. It's okay.
Yep. All right. So give it a rating from first level bard to 10th level paladin.
Okay, I'm gonna give it an 8th level sorcerer.
Ooh.
This is hard. I gave this one pretty.
You were
rough
mean to
go.
it.
I was mean to it,
recently.
and I think I was overly remembering the only printed resource for the goblin and missing the fact that it's the only enemy that actually has that as a requirement. I can see this working really well in a team environment where you actually have to coordinate your party.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
That could be really cool, and I love that it invites that crosstalk. I don't really like what it does in solo. I do have a suggestion for people that want to bring this out for their kids or something, and they don't want to manage, with the resource thing, maybe change it up and house rule where you have to pay for the cards with a certain resource. Then that makes it a little bit easier for the people that don't want like the super challenge or the super nitpickiness of this set.
I see. Yeah.
It's an option. I mean, there is definitely if you manage to do the thing, you get the big reward, but some people might not go for that. And it's enough to make me not want to put this in a set. So
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Mike just wants to play it easier. Come on.
I feel like Mike
like
sometimes
it easier.
That was an option for other people.
No,
Oh,
but you
okay.
sometimes
Okay.
channel the cheaty hero like that.
Yeah.
When you build your champion deck and all that crap. Anyway.
What's the big overpowered Cyclops card called?
Full blast.
The Full Blast?
Yeah.
I have to see what it is.
Um
It is a fist. Oh, I love it. It's
Yes!
a fist.
so he
that,
does
Cyclops.
he does 27 damage to the goblin.
To the goblin.
Loser.
It has overkill though, so.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Way to rain on our parade, Steve.
It's all right. Well, I didn't give it my rating yet. I don't normally do this, but I want to give it an 8th level druid. So.
Nice. Mike, you said something about the experience for a solo player. You're just speaking to why you shouldn't play this game solo.
Yeah.
This game's just so much funner with 3 or 4 players.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, I'm going to rate this a level 4 cleric who didn't take cure light wounds.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
That's a rookie mistake by that cleric.
Yikes. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I think all the Mojo ones are better with more people. Right? It's just you get to take advantage more of the environments and the settings. And
Oh, sure. Like any good TV show, it's more fun when you talk about it at the water cooler the next day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you see what the troll did? Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Well, Mike, what if people wanted to give their own D&D rating of the set?
Oh, I love it. Yes, I want to hear your D&D ratings. You can email them to us at criticalencounterspod@gmail.com. We are Critical Encounters on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube or Patreon by searching for Critical Encounters Podcast. And on Discord, we are Vardane, Big Foam Blow, and Wandering 2. If you like our show, tell your friends. If you don't like our show, tell your enemies. Mojo. Take us out.
Bring me a shrubbery!
When you play the game of champions, you win or you die. There's no middle ground. From Mojo Lannister.
Ariana's probably wondering what the hell's going on down here.
No, she knows it's Wednesday night.
Yeah.
She hasn't figured it out by now. I mean, come on. She's smarter than that.